I don't think it's fair that just because we have the same bloodline, it gives you the right to abuse me and to get abused the fact
No, I
that,
agree
hey,
with that.
we're family. So now you get to treat me like crap.
You know what I'm saying?
I delete them all. Yes, I did. I did. I
That-
went through the alphabet. Z Y X W V S R Q P
You,
N
so
M.
you really care about being celebrated then? Is that what it is?
No, I care about if I'm important to you, I have meaning in your life, you'll call me. Because I'm calling you on your birthday. I'm calling you. I may not get it on the exact date, but I'm with all the forms of communication today, there is no reason why you should miss somebody's birthday or at least acknowledge them, say happy birthday. You have Facebook, you have so many crap that you do. You can acknowledge somebody while you're on the toilet. That's
What?
how I look.
What if you have a friend who doesn't celebrate?
I was just about to say, I
Birthdays.
don't care about your birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Vic-
I'm glad you're still here. You know what I'm saying?
No, listen, it's okay, but it just tells me about you. That's all.
So
That's
what does it tell you about somebody that doesn't celebrate birthdays though?
No, it doesn't tell me anything about them celebrating birthday. But if I'm in your life and we friends and we're homies and we're good guys, I don't care if you say it on the day of or the day or you say it the day later. I'm just saying if you don't acknowledge it, that tells me about you. That's all. And it's no, take it any way you want. It just tells me about you. Okay, that's how that person is. But if I know it's Garfield's birthday and I'm in the vicinity of being near Garfield, I'm saying, Garfield, listen, worst comes to worst, we're going out for a drink.
Oh, so it's about like proximity. Then.
Proximity, yeah. And if Garfield is away on I don't know, doing something, he's on vacation, I'm still gonna send him that text. Whether he gets it or not, I'm doing my part because that's Garfield. That's Vic. I'm doing my part.
For me,
Whether you acknowledge my text or not, really don't care. But I did my part. You know?
I don't even really want anything for the birthday because I feel like now. No. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I feel like nowadays, every month, every day, I get a notification from Facebook saying Antoine's birthday today, Vic's birthday today. So I know it probably pops up on everybody else's screen when it's my birthday. So I feel like everybody who's wishing me my happy birthday is just wishing. It ain't because they care about me or even they remember. It's because they got a notification that told them that it was my birthday and they said happy birthday. So that's why, like, for me, I don't take any stock in birthday recognition, but I am like you. I do take a little stock in it when it's probably about 3 or 4 people.
It's gotta come from the right people.
About 3 or 4 people I just want that acknowledgement from. You know what I mean? But it's like I said, maybe 3 or 4 people and that's it.
But check this out. My Facebook, I actually know everybody on it. I don't have that many friends. I'm not like the 1,000, 2,000. I actually know them people. So those are cool. Like I said, if a name is not attached to a number on my phone, I'm not gonna pick it up. And every year I delete you if you did not acknowledge me or say hi.
That's funny though. Like
I need you. What if you ain't missing me? It's not like you're missing me, right? Because I know I sent you a hello. I know I sent you a text. I know I did my part.
Are there any more holidays that me and Vic need to put on our calendar to make sure we acknowledge you on?
You guys.
You know, man, we've had, see, this is the thing, man. We've had some austere experiences. We spent birthdays overseas, holidays.
Yeah, you guys had some. Wow.
Yeah, we desensitized to that shit.
Yeah,
it's overrated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like my birthday on Valentine's Day.
Wow.
Yeah, my birthday always sucked. Like for instance, like with the exception of still being alive to see another day. Right. But like this year, my birthday's on a Monday. You know what I'm saying?
Valentine's Day on a Monday.
Yeah, like what kind of birthday is on a Monday? You know what I'm saying? And then I think about that. Let me go ahead and put some doom and gloom on it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we got Monday. February is always a leap year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that means every 4 years, right? So that means this year's on a Monday, next year's on a Tuesday, year after that's on a Wednesday, and then it's a leap year and it goes back to Wednesday again. See, I don't even get to the weekend, you know what I'm saying, for like at least another 6 years. You see what I'm saying? So like I was born on a Wednesday. You see what I'm saying? Like everybody was at work. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
when nobody coming to see you till Saturday?
Come on. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
When they get off work.
Yeah. Bro, I remember my mom and my pops, they mostly my mom, she would ask me, you know what, like, and it's a good conversation about economics. She said, you can have one or two things, but you can't have both. She said you can have pizza from Pizza Hut or $50.
Give me the 50.
Yeah, give me the 50. I always took the 50.
Depending on what age I'm at, because that pizza sounds good when you're young.
Nah, not for me.
Not for me. I can take the 50
Man,
go buy me pizza.
I used to read books so I can go get the pizza from Pizza Hut. You see what I'm saying? The little book club thing. I had ways of getting food, you know what I'm saying, through learning. But I wanted the bag.
But that was important for you, though. Getting the food was important.
Yeah, it's certain places that, there's certain parts of like my everyday life, and probably true for you guys too, that it's some things I just don't care about. Like I lose, like food for me is about fuel. You know what I'm saying? It's about just sustaining so I can go and get in between. Food is not a destination for me.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Man, I can't wait to get off so I can go eat this, or you know what I'm saying? I can't wait to go to this place or something like that, right? So like you couldn't throw food in front of me and think that was going to be something to, you know, if it was the only thing that was there, I'm not going to complain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you give me an option, I want the money. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care nothing about the fellowship experience and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, and naturally, my personality is detached. And then on top of being a veteran, I really don't care about a whole lot of shit that a lot of people care about.
Do you have a best friend, Vic?
I got quite a few best friends.
No, but one that's like, that's my life.
Yeah, I got a couple.
I'm getting a liver from him.
Oh, well, it's a male friend that's like that. Garfield
or female. I listen.
Yeah, my girlfriend is like that. You know what I'm saying? She's a very, very close friend of mine. We were friends for a long time.
Not your girlfriend, because if you break up with her, she ain't gonna be your best friend anymore, right? Like I'm talking about, like that guy's gonna give me a liver. Like a best friend, like I grew up with this guy.
Like the number one.
Yeah, like a best friend, like, you know, one that you know you ain't gonna be homeless because he's gonna give you that couch.
I got a few of those, man. Like I got, like again, like you on the phone. I mean, we on the Zoom call, and I slept on Garfield's couch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like we ran our mouth the same way we talking right now. You know what I'm saying? We trade work. You see what I'm saying? Like Garfield was always cool with me, but until he got ready to step out, you know what I'm saying, on his entrepreneurial journey, we didn't have a lot of dialogue. And that wasn't anything negative. But before that, Garfield rode motorcycles. We had activities that we could do. I think we might have rode a couple times. We didn't really, you know what I'm saying, burn the block up. You know,
we probably met up on Rancier.
Yeah, something like that.
But you have anybody?
You know, he's going to post some Rancier on Sundays.
But is there somebody you grew
What was the name of that bike shop everybody used to go to? They had that real big wheel. Yeah.
JDM, yeah.
They still there?
No, man. No,
ain't there no more?
No, they all in different parts of the world right now. And those guys are my brothers. You see what I'm saying? I still keep up with them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how long have you and Garfield been friends?
Man, since 2009. 08, something like that.
08, yeah. Cause we came back in February 09. So we had to meet in 08.
Iraq. Yeah, because he and I both were in Baghdad working a night shift, and I think you had like a swing schedule or something like that. And I would come on at night or something to that effect. Yeah. Some interaction with each other. But because
you work every day out there, Antoine. Yeah, I did 15 months. I didn't have no days off. And I told somebody that today. I was like, even Saturday and Sunday, like 7 days a week.
12 hours, 7 days a week.
12 on, 12 off.
Yep. And I didn't see Garfield.
Antoine like what? Antoine like what?
I didn't see
15 months, brother. 15 months, brother. Huh?
I didn't see Garfield during daylight hours for 15 months because it was nighttime when I would see him. And
because I work night shift.
And we didn't work together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just worked on the same
building.
Camp, in the same building, but I worked in a place that didn't even have no windows.
Yeah. I couldn't even go into where he worked.
Nope.
You was S2?
Well, G2 because
G2, yeah. So he had probably top secret and all that stuff like that.
So. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing, Antoine.
Do aliens exist?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
They get deported all the time.
They get deported all the time.
Wow.
John, what was you asking about the friend?
What?
That was impressive. I impressed myself that time.
Oh, that was a good one. I like that one.
So there's no childhood friend, in other words.
Huh?
There's no childhood friend that's close. Like a
Hell
childhood.
no.
Wow. What about you, Garfield?
Yep, I got one. I do. We've been friends since middle school.
Wow.
He lives about an hour,
My
about
cousin?
30 minutes
And my
away.
cousin's my childhood friend, you know?
Yeah. I do have one. And then I have a lot of close relationships with people who add value to my life. I would say that. So for the most part, if you're not adding no value to my life, you only get about this much of my time.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That's what exactly.
So even with that being said, so for me and Vic,
that don't add no value though.
so yeah, and that's where we're coming from. So we have people who are blood related to us who don't add value, so they only get this much of our time. Do I hate them? No. It's just that.
No, that I understand completely.
It's just that I don't really consider them as family. Like I consider my homeboy that I've been friends with since middle school more of my family, because if you look at, maybe look at the definition of family, I don't know, but at least my interpretation of family is, somebody that you can depend on, somebody that depends on you, y'all both can depend on each other and add some sort of value to each other in some sort of a way. So if I'm in a relationship with somebody, whether it's, a personal relationship, a business relationship, family relationship,
relationships.
Yeah. If they don't add no value, like I'm 46. I don't have time to be hanging on to people just because we have the same blood. I didn't ask to be in the bloodline with you. So I don't think that it's fair that, and I got this from Vic. I don't think it's fair that just because we have the same bloodline, it gives you the right to abuse me and to get abused the fact that, hey, we're family. So now you get to treat me like crap just because we're family. But a lot of people, at least, I won't say a lot of people, in some of the circles or some of the cultures that me and Vic have been a part of, those are a lot of the things that we see. You know what I mean? And people try to guilt you into doing things for them because they are family. And I'm like, family doesn't do that.
No, we are on the same when it comes to that.
Vic ain't never guilted me into doing something for him.
No, I agree. So, with that. I agree
but I'm expected to. I have a family member that'll guilt me into something, and it's like, oh well, we family, brother, we family. Like, come on, why you treat me like this? Is we family?
You know why they say that? Because they don't have nothing to trade.
Yeah.
That's all they got. That's why they tell you that. You got to think about it, right? When it was multiple times before I actually flew out there to see Garfield. We had been saying that like, we got to catch up. You was already talking about moving back to Texas. We've been trying to strategize plans, like, and I just, since it's organic and both of us are here.
Yeah.
Garfield went years without communicating, and that was like out of sight, out of mind, because he'd been on his grind. You know what I'm saying? He never been no bad blood. But then when one day he called me, he said, "Vic, you busy? I know you be doing some stuff, man. I got some questions I need to ask you." He came to me for some real mentorship when it came down to being an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? Because he had, whatever preconceived notions or just whatever questions he might have had. And then when we started talking, he realized it wasn't just one thing. And every time he talked to me, it was something else. And he like, how'd you get started? And one of the things he'll tell you, I said, man, what's the thing that you're good at? We started talking about the fitness stuff. Like, family helps you understand your own resources.
Right.
Also, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've had blood family members that if I talk to them, like, oh man, that's crazy. I have nothing else to offer past that once you tell them what your situation is. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, just stay prayed up about it, man. You're gonna get through it. You always get through it. I didn't need to call you for that. You know what I'm saying? So like, so like when we get back to people having to make appointments for your time, I'm not gonna just call you while you in mid brushstroke, you know what I'm saying, while you in that paint, you know what I'm saying, Mayweather, just to call you and ask you, did you see this movie?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Garfield, when he says I need to talk to you, I don't care what it is, if he plans accordingly, he makes appointments for my time. You see what I'm saying? Like
Real
I have
talk.
to get appointments for
I text him
Garfield
first.
time.
I text Vic first every time before I
He
call him.
respects how
That's
busy
the
I
way,
am.
but that's the way it should be, though.
Yeah.
But
Everybody don't do that.
Don't,
And the ones that don't do that are the ones we're talking about. That's why I said the kids coming up, young men coming up, they need to find. I always say it comes right back to what I keep saying. You're as good as the company you keep, and you got to find a solid base. People that are able to square you up and check your ego.
well, I
You have
think,
to have those in your life to grow up straight and proper.
Yeah, I agree.
well, yeah, and the thing is though, I think how's it structured? Like, how do you get a young man? Okay, let's say they say they got to build that base, like you're saying, right? Like, what's the fastest way to build that base? What would Antoine do to build a base?
Okay, for me, I would say the ones like when I first moved here, I didn't know anybody, and then I joined the gym. Then I got to know people. Then you invite some friends over. You go out for drinking. You go out for.
Hold up, pause.
Hold up. Where do friends come in at?
Yeah.
No, when you go to the gym, you make friends.
Oh, okay.
You make friends. I mean, I'm a talkative guy. I'm gonna make friends. And during that time when I was making friends, even when I was going to the art classes and showing stuff, I made friends. And then some of them you go out with, you mingle with. Some of them you exchange numbers, and then some of them you click with. And then the more you're able, I always tested it by how much I can lean on you, how much I can depend on you, right? The ones that when you go out,
Dependability.
So you go out, let's say you don't have enough. My friends, I remember I didn't have enough going out, right? And I said, you can't come down, got no movie money, no this money. It don't matter, it's on me, man. You can check me later, don't worry about it. It's all good. Let's just go out, let's go and spend some time. Or I need somebody to talk to, can we do a coffee? And they drop what they're doing. So you build that up and you find out the ones who stick around because you have nothing, but it doesn't mean they don't want to be around you because you have nothing. And then the small things start to happen, not the big things about dinners and the small things, like they just come over and they just check on you hey, I haven't heard from you in a while. What's up? I haven't seen you at the gym. What's up? You good? Like everything cool? And then you may reveal something to them, a little secret and something that's hurting you, and they're
all right. Let me go ahead and stop you right there, Antoine.
My spidey senses went up too. He said the little secret. What kind of secret you telling, Antoine? Leave them skeletons in the closet. That stuff come back, bro. That stuff come back on you, especially and that pillow talk too.
Hey, look. So, like to go back and revisit Antoine's survival guide to making friends.
Oh yeah, Antoine's survival guide to making friends. Hey, we should just change the show's name to Antoine's survival guide.
Yeah.
And then insert whatever it's gonna be about. Antoine's survival guide to Code Talk. Antoine's survival guide to the Unkle Junior. Antoine's survival guide to YouTube.
Triple A.
Moments in
Triple A.
Yeah, Antoine gonna be famous. Antoine gonna be whole meme.
Yeah, I like when Antoine speaks because
because you guys get to laugh. You get to poke the bear.
He gonna give you too much, you know what I'm saying? But I'd rather have too much than not enough. You know what I'm saying? Too much information than not enough.
No, but that's what I want young men to.
But I agree.
I agree with you. And what I'm saying is that I want to come in and try to polish up what you're saying, because I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? When I asked you how would you go about building your friends, right? You said the gym, right?
I'd say places you go, places you frequent.
Yeah, you using the gym as your personal experience. So I want to speak to that. I don't want to, say speculate nowhere. So I only want to talk about the people that's here. Well, remember what I said in the first you know what I'm saying, the episode that we recorded, I said, you got to find something you're good at.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, Antoine good at the gym.
Bingo. So, and he can control his time, his path, his discipline. So he's going to meet people within the discipline of, you know what I'm saying, that's it, working on self-improvement. And honestly, the best place to go to make friends is any place where people are working on self-improvement.
I agree with that 100. That's a great statement. I believe.
So that's what I like about you mentioning the gym and you sharing, you know what I'm saying, what you did. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it comes down to. Like when people are, you got to think about the viewer. The viewer is going to be like, you know, they're going to be able to hear all the speculation stuff, and you can come up with any other scenario, and all of it's true. You know what I'm saying? But what it comes down to is personal experience. You know what I'm saying? So in your personal experience, you met the people that you met, as you described, at the gym, and then it took off from there, right?
Yeah.
And those are the best relationships that you got at present. Would you say?
In the present, I still have them. Yeah.
Because you're working on yourself within that same spectrum. So all you guys got something to trade.
Yeah.
Like you might have a guy, one of your friends might spot you. One of your friends might train, you know what I'm saying, a different muscle group better. So you say, hey, do you mind if I work out with you? And they bring you into that space.
Right.
That's because you guys are trading work.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like you have to be useful in order to create friends.
Yeah.
In order to be useful, you have to be what? Good at something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just like when you were still trying to get greater understanding of who I was, and I never shunned you, you know what I'm saying, until you figured out who I was. So I'm always prepared for people to compete with what I'm doing before they compliment me. Not saying that you would compete, but I'm just saying the energy that comes with just competition, you know what I'm saying, when people are trying to figure out what their boundaries are, what their left and right is, you know what I'm saying? And while you're figuring it out, you're personally searching, saying, I like this person that I'm communicating with. What can I do to show that I'm a good person to them too? And that's when you start trading work. You see what I'm saying? Those relationships are the best relationships to be in because they hold you accountable. You know what I'm saying? If you're good at something and that person's dependent on you for that specific skill that you got, it forces you to show up and be accountable. It forces you to do the work to protect your access to it, right?
Right.
This is no different. You know what I'm saying? So like building real quality friendships is based on what you bring to the table, not what other people can do for you.
Right. I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
I agree with that. That was well said. I agree with that 100%.
So do you have any, I know I may have asked before, so well, maybe not have. Do you have any like family members that do you have any friends like that you consider family, or are you pretty much separate? Family is family and friends is friends?
I have friends that I consider family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't got many. I got one main guy I can think about off the top of my head, but he always knows he's family, right?
Yeah.
But I don't have a lot of those. I have a lot of acquaintances, but I have only a few friends.